Hey there, Seahawks, it's Miss Adams, and in this video, we're going to talk about graphing quadratics with tables. Alright, so first you need to know the vertex. Okay, so the vertex is HK, and to find the vertex, if we have standard form, we would do negative b over 2a to find that h value, and then f of negative b over 2a, which means I'm going to find the x piece, the h value, and then I'm going to plug it back into my equation to find the y piece, which is the k value. All right, and then standard form, it might not have all of these pieces, but in standard form, it's y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. All right, so if there is no x term, then there's no b, or b is 0. And if there's no constant, then there's no c term, okay? All right, so standard form again is ax squared plus bx plus c. Steps to graphing. We're going to find the x value of the vertex, which is our h. Then we're going to draw the axis of symmetry, just kind of like a folding point. Like if I folded it over that axis of symmetry, it would be a mirror image on both sides. Find the y value of the vertex by plugging it back in to the original equation. And then we're going to pick x values above and below the vertex. And we're going to find the y values by plugging them into that function. And then we're going to plot the points and connect it with a curve. All right, so graph the function below. Y equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay, so again, to find the vertex, it's negative b over 2a, and then f of negative b over 2a. All right, so a is 1. The number that's in front of the x squared piece is 1. B is negative 4. And c is 3. So I'm going to plug that in. I'm going to find my x term of the vertex. So it's going to be negative b. So negative 4 over 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. Okay, well, negative 4 would make it positive 4. So I have positive 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So now I have the x piece of my vertex. So now I'm going to do f of 2, which means I'm going to plug 2 in to my original equation. So 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 3. 2 squared is 4 minus 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3. 4 minus 8 would give me negative 4, plus 3 would give me negative 1. So that means my vertex is at 2, negative 1. Now I'm going to go to a table, and I'm going to put 2, negative 1 kind of in the middle. And I'm going to come up with some x values that are below and above my vertex. So I'm going to do 0, and then 4 and 5. Okay, I'm just picking some numbers that are below the x of 2 and above the x of 2. All right, so if I plug in 0, 0 squared minus 4 times 0 plus 3. Now you always want to try to use 0 and 1 because those numbers are kind of easy to work with. So 0 squared is 0, minus 4 times 0 is 0, plus 3, that's going to give me 3. If I plug in 4, 4 squared minus 4 times 4 plus 3. So 4 squared is going to give me 16. 4 times 4 is going to give me 16. And then 16 minus 16 plus 3 gives me 3. Then I'm going to plug in 5. So it's going to be 5 squared minus 4 times 5 plus 3. 5 squared is 25. And then 4 times 5 is 20. So 25 minus 20 is 5 plus 3 is 8. All right, so now I have ordered pairs 0, 3, 2, negative 1, 4, 3, and 5, 8. So I'm going to go to my graph, and I'm going to plot those points. So there's my vertex at 2, negative 1. And there's my axis of symmetry, green line. I'm going to plot my other points. So I had 0, 3, 4, 3, and 5, 8. Then I'm going to fill it in with a curve. I could also, since I have that 5, 8, I know if I go 3 across on the other side of the axis of symmetry, I can get a matching point, and then I can draw my curve. Okay, now make sure you're trying to draw it as a curve. Okay, you don't want it to be a V, you want it to be like a U shape. All right, graph the function below. Y equals negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 5. So first I need to find my vertex. So I'm going to identify A is negative 2, B is 4, and C is 5. And to find it, I'm going to do negative B over 2A. So it's going to be negative 4 over 2 times A is negative 2. So that's going to give me negative 4 over negative 4, which equals positive 1. Now I'm going to plug that into my original function. So it's going to be negative 2 times 1 squared plus 4 times 1 plus 5. 1 squared is 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 5. So negative 2 plus 4 is 2 plus 5 gives me 7. So my vertex is 1, 7. Now I'm going to go to my table and I'm going to put that in for the vertex right in the middle. So 1, 7 is my vertex. I'm going to pick some numbers below, some numbers above, so 0 and below, and then 2 and 3 above. So if I plug in 0, I'm going to have negative 2 times 0 squared plus 4 times 0 plus 5. Well, 0 squared is 0 times 2 is 0, 4 times 0 is 0, so that's going to give me 5. When I plug in 2, I'm going to do 2 squared is 4 times negative 2 would give me negative 8. 4 times 2 would give me 8 plus 5, so that's going to give me 5. When I plug in 3, I'm going to do 3 squared is 9 times 2 is negative 18. 4 times 3 is 12. Negative 18 plus 12 plus 5 gives me negative 1. Alright, so now I'm going to take those ordered pairs 0, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5, 3, negative 1, and I'm going to plot them on my graph. Okay, and then in that vertex one, I drew my axis of symmetry through there. I'm going to draw the matching point, and I can draw my curve. And that's it.